Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd love to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, indeedy, I do. Absolutely. Well, today is the 6th of December, 2024. It is a Friday. It is also in the German tradition, St. Nicolaus Tag. And it we used to hang up stockings on the side of our bed. And I can remember my mother used a nice big safety pin to hold the socks up. And these were real socks. Okay. So my brother and sister and I, we would always get the biggest socks we could find, usually my father's or something. And we used to hang them up there, and St. Nicholas would drop off um, like oranges and apples and nuts and a few candies and that kind of stuff. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. So to anyone else who celebrates St. Nicolaus Tag, and this is a German, Scandinavian, Polish, Ukrainian kind of tradition, maybe the Netherlands, all of that. So, yeah, it's um, it's something that I remember each year. Each year. So what am I? What am I working on? Well, of course. There you go. That's what he is. That's my. I'd like to say he's my Christmas gnome, but he's not. He's a sewing gnome. And ow, ow. Oof. Just trying to get settled here. So, oh, I don't like this needle. This is too big. Too big, too big. What have I got here? Too big, too big, too big. Let's try this one. This one might work better. So, anyway, what did I do yesterday, you may ask, and I'm glad that you asked. I washed my dishes. I did a load of laundry. I took the dry laundry down. I hung up the wet laundry. Then I cleaned the litter box. I also did I made my dessert. Oh, I don't know if I like this needle either. They all seem to be so big. They must be 11 count needles. Yeah, I think they are. Just a minute. Oh boy. Let me see here. What is this? No, that's a pin. It's this one. Okay. Oof. So then did I do? I sat and watched TV. I watched a documentary called This is the Zodiac Speaking. And so I watched that. And I watched about the earthquake off the coast of California. And what caught me was the tsunami warning. and they canceled that after, I think it was an hour. And after everybody had moved off and that, and we're leaving the cities, and chaos was ensuing. Were any of you caught up in that? Did you feel that earthquake? It was, I go by the highest number that they gave it, and that was a 7.3. I know USBS there, they like to downgrade. That's why they're called USBS, not USGS, USBS. Because that's what they spew is BS. They're always downgrading. I think they're supposed to do that so as to keep people from panicking, right? It's like all government agencies. They don't tell you the whole story. So I watched that, and I had a shower, and I stitched, and then last night I listened to my audiobook. I was so busy listening to my audiobook and playing my game that the time just flew by. This set of audiobooks is really good. Oh my gosh, it's really good. It's 38 hours or something. So, ouch. It's on Haunted Manor, or Manor Hauntings or something, by J.S. Donovan. Very, very good. Oh, this morning I got a phone to my credit card company to find out, because mine ends the end of the month. And I want to make sure that I'm carried over. What do I do? Because postal strike, right? And even if the postal strike was to end today, they would not be able to get the stuff out in the mail and to me and do everything by the end of the month. We don't have that many more days left till Christmas. The time is just flitting by. And once I'm done, well, maybe I'll show it to you now. So I worked on Christmas Rant, and I was able to get 360 stitches in yesterday because I was busy doing stuff. So I was able to finish the word jolliest, finish the word find. I put the arrow in, and this is another arrow. I don't know which way. I think it's this way that the arrow is pointed. So, yeah. So I have to do the red around here and finish up this. And then I'm going to see about moving the hoop down. I don't know if I'm not sure if there's a word here, but it might come down here. So, yeah. Yes, I know there's a stain there. That'll come out in the wash. So, that's where I'm at. I think I was at 50, no, 60 some percent, 61% or something. So, yep, doing pretty good. Have you guys noticed the proliferation of AI? Like so much AI. Even some of the things that I put up over there on the Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake, it's all AI generated. Oh, and guess what I did? I did not read the instructions correctly on my flu medicine. I had, like on the previous package of another brand, it was the yellow that was daytime and the blue was the nighttime. Well, not this package. No, it was the dark color was daytime and the light color is bedtime. So, what did I do? I took a bedtime one this morning. So, yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And I know I have to go uptown, but I'm going to wait for a little while and allow this drowsiness to kind of pass me by. I went out and plugged Susie in, so just so that she's going to be okay to start. So, but yes. So I listened to Christmas music yesterday and didn't do much of anything else except stitch. So, yeah. It's a good thing that I had a decent sleep last night, but I'm going to have to wait now. I'll probably have to go uptown about maybe 1 o'clock or so. I got to let this drowsiness pass me by. Juliet said it doesn't even affect her. Oh, I want to thank everyone on Christina's behalf for all of you that have offered up prayers and blessings and concerns and everything for Christina. She's been an integral part of our family here for quite a while. So it's when one of us hurts, we all hurt, right? So, and if you don't know, her father passed away 2 evenings ago. So not last night, the night before. So she's hurting pretty badly. So, I may have to lay down. Ugh. It's really starting to hit me, so I may have to lie down. So it helps with my sniffling and here in my chest and everything. So I'm thinking for January that goes another load of gravel. That, remember how I mentioned that that I was going to do a designer focus? Well, I'm still going to do the challenge, which is oldies but goodies. And I am going to incorporate that into that the designer focus for January is heaven and earth designs. Okay? You do not have to do a HAID. You do not have to do a full coverage. You do not have to do a counted. If you choose to do something and you just want to do the oldies but goodies challenge, then do that. The challenge is different than the focus month. Okay? So the focus for January is heaven and earth designs. And if you can combine the two, great. That's what I'm doing. I am going to be working on Treasure Hunt, which is a HAID. It is a quick stitch. I can say that doesn't make any sense because it's not a quick stitch. It's 465 by 9.99. Yeah. Do I have any hope of finishing it? No, not at all. Not at all. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, yeah. So, but I'm gonna work on that. That's what I'm gonna try to do. You know, I'm, I may do something later on, like I may do a focus piece of a chatelaine, and there's a lot of mandalas on there. So then I may have the focus that it's the challenge may be mandalas, right? So then I'm going to incorporate both of them and put them into one. I'm going to try and do that, right? If you don't feel like doing or will not do, say a Shannon Christine or Joan Elliott or Haid or whatever, right? Don't feel obligated that you have to do it or pressured into doing it. It is just that it is my designer focus. Okay? Now, I know I could have broken it down and done more like Amy Stewart or Cyril Marchetti or, whatever some of the others are. And Donna Gelsinger. But I think for this, it's a little bit too picky. So I am just going to, I'm going to do it that the focus piece is heaven and earth designs. And if you choose to work on one, great. If you don't choose to work on one, that's okay. This is nothing. But maybe it is, even though you don't, you won't work on one, maybe it is that you can go to their website and look. You can watch somebody who is stitching a HAID. So just because you don't participate in it, you can do other things, right? You can read up how Hades got started. It was Michelle Sayada. I think that's how you say her name. And I can remember, like, this goes back 35 years ago. I remember when computers just really came out in 1995. And then her designs started coming out. And so that's where I kind of fell in love with it. But that was long before Pattern Keeper and GoodNotes. And I gave up on that because I couldn't see the patterns. It was too, it hurt my eyes too much to look at a paper pattern. I still did, but it was a lot harder to do that. So but yeah. So it's still, the challenge is oldies but goodies. So anything that's old is basically new again, right? So it's just kind of, when we get into January, we've said goodbye to 2024. We are in 2025. So it was the good old days. And yeah, and then we just move forward. So we bring the old stuff, what we want to keep into the next year. It can be that you stitch on an old couple, on, say an old gramophone, an old Singer sewing machine, the pedal kind, old cars, anything that is old or what you deem as old. Don't you love that? Quotation marks. Please remember, on Sunday there is a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? So please remember, it is Central Standard Time. And hopefully I won't be so dopey like I feel right now. Brain is a little bit more sluggish and I'm tired. So gone are the days when it was that you had like NyQuil or something like that, and or Sudafed, and it all made you tired, right? And then they started to split it up into day and night. Well, dummy me. Yeah. I did it. I didn't look at the packaging on it. I thought they were all the same. They should all be the same. Just to, a light color should be day and a dark color should be night. Because this back and forth and changing, that can cause a lot of issues for people. That can cause, like, what if you take it and you think, oh yeah, I'm doing good, and then you go out to drive and you get so tired, and you're supposed to pull over. Find a safe ride home. So, but yeah, I think I may just lay down and close my eyes for a little while. I'll let this upload and that. So, but otherwise, not much else is happening. Um, and you know that the challenge for this month is Festivus for the rest of us. So, whatever is festive to you, whether Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is, weddings, birth announcements, engagements, just anything, whatever it is that's important to you. And it does not have to be that it has to be in December. It can be that it is, you know, any time of the year, right? So if there's a wedding in June, you may want to do a wedding announcement or something. Boy, I'm watching on TV all this AI. Oh my gosh. How did they do that? It's almost to the point where you don't know. Sometimes it is that you can look at it and go, yeah, fake. Other times you look at it and it's so realistic that you don't realize that it is fake. So you got to be very cautious about that nowadays because people will use that. And a lot of times now you can see it. Like I've posted short little videos there on the Facebook group, and those are AI generated. And you can just tell, right? You can just tell. Everything is too perfect, the right color. But if you look at it, you will see certain things and it'll make you realize, it's not real. Like I was watching this morning when this came on, and there were these cars traveling down, you know, both sides, and all of a sudden, and it looked so real. And then there was this one car that was coming down. I don't know which direction, but anyways, it was coming down, and there was the other car that was coming this way, and had this continued on, they would have hit and just gone right on. So you know that it's fake, but it's getting to the point that you don't know these things. If you're not looking for it, you may not see it. So, yeah. But otherwise, tomorrow is going to be a nice day. 4 degrees. Oh, I can't believe it. It's just kind of that little blip in there that gives you a hint of spring. And yeah, I'm watching that thing right now, and it looks so real, but the cars were coming right at on the other side. So you know darn well it's fake. But they look so real. It's just uncanny how things are nowadays, like how it's so realistically, you know, like I don't know where all of this is going to stop, really. I have no idea. And it's the kids coming up that, and they are pushing these, these goggle type things. If you watched the movie Ready Player One and you saw that, yeah, this is similar but not quite the same. So, yeah. But it's just scary because actually what's happening in that movie is what's going on now. It's just so um it's just so similar. Alrighty, everybody. Yes. Okay, put that needle there. Come on. Oops. Oh, there. Okay. So this is where I'm at. I know you can really see it, can't you? But I was working here in the hat somewhere. Oh, down here. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't have much left of this color, which is wonderful. Which is wonderful. And it just goes to show you may not see a big progress, but you keep plugging away at something. And eventually it'll get done. So anyway, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, who's very much up there in the penthouse, in the eagle's nest. And Ruthie, who's down here on the sofa. Everybody's got their spots, right? Yes, and please remember on Sunday there is a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Oh, I forgot to tell you that the guy that I did the pillowcases for, Les is his name, he was so thrilled with it because everybody kept telling him, no, there's no way. There's no way. So I feel pretty good. Yes, I do. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody!